Your emotions when you realized that puck was over the goal line.
Yeah. Jubilation. I don't know. You black out in those moments. You don't know what's going on. You're just really excited. It's been a long time coming. Obviously, long time coming for a lot of players in our room. Long time coming for myself. Even longer coming for Leafs Nation. So it's a big night.
I think I knew a few Leaf fans who blacked out after that goal was scored as well. One of them, maybe James Sharman.
No.
We're responsible.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Homestand Show. Albert Martanian, James Sharman, and Justin Pooney, an unhappy Justin Pooney. He says he's happy for us, but he's not. Be honest.
Why are you holding my arm like
I
that?
don't know. I love it. I'm just. It's Monday.
Look,
It's happy.
look,
You know
it's
what?
just
Sun is
Monday.
shining.
Let me clear the air here.
Hold
Let
on.
me okay.
Let's
There's no air to be clear.
Let me tee up the show first,
Okay,
man.
fine. Go for it.
For the first time in 19 years, the Toronto Maple Leafs have won a playoff series. I didn't think I'd ever be able to come on camera and say that, but it's actually happened. They're going to play who? The Florida Panthers in the second round with a chance to clinch the conference final for the first time since 2001-2002. Okay, on the show today, we're going to talk a lot about the Leafs, a lot about that game, and obviously the Panthers series coming up soon. Chris Johnson, who was at the arena for that win and the Tavares big-time goal in overtime, will join us later on the show to kind of give us some inside information on what he saw. He wrote a great article, by the way, on NorthStarBets.ca. Also joining us, the Zoobs, not to talk Leafs, but to talk about the Jays. They had a fantastic month of April, and they kick off a 9-game road trip in Boston tonight. All right, Justin Pooney, what do you got to say?
I'm happy for you guys.
Okay.
On a personal level, you're my coworkers, you're my friends. I'm happy you guys can finally experience some kind of joy. Welcome to the second round of the NHL playoffs, guys.
We're not on the ice.
No, welcome.
No,
Welcome
it was.
to the club.
I think this is Charms. Maybe you agree with me. This is definitely a day. I think Leaf fans talk about it, enjoy it.
Yeah, you should be allowed to.
Right?
Don't rip signs though off the
But whatever.
streets.
Those
Don't
things
do
are
that.
going to happen.
Don't
You
do
can't control everybody.
There's always going to be idiots, no
Yes.
matter what.
Always,
The
yeah.
thing about Leaf fans, they get a bad rap, right?
Totally.
I think the Leaf fans have a good sense of humor. They're pretty self-deprecating. We know how preposterous it really is that we're celebrating a first-round win. We do. It's stupid, right? This is a team that should be doing this on a regular basis, hasn't done since 2004, all right? There's a reason for the jubilation. It's just a sense of relief. I thought the Leafs were pretty good post-game on Saturday, saying, listen, yeah, it's great and all, but this isn't about winning one round, it's about winning the cup. It's about the next stage. We're looking forward, right? Same for, I think, most fans, but when you saw the reaction on the bench of Sheldon Keefe and just that relief, and you see Dubas in the box up top there, that relief, that's what it was. It was relief. Finally, we've done this. This is step one, check, finally. Then we've got 3 more checks to take care of. But it's just, that's why Leaf fans are fine with it. We know it's stupid. We know that other fan groups are laughing at us. We don't care. It's self-deprecating.
Yeah,
we have no ego. It's that simple. So have fun. I know the facetiousness seeping from Justin at times on this show. and I understand why. The Canucks' rich history, is obviously something to be in.
I will admit, I was kind of jealous of Leaf fans on Saturday night.
Jealous? No, we don't hear that too often. But no, mentally, I mean, this takes a toll. Not only on, forget about the Leafs fans, but the players themselves, this core 4, core 5, if you want to throw, Morgan Riley in that. So I think now, moving forward, you would think mentally they have that clarity and that quote-unquote monkey on their back that they should play a lot more freer.
Looser? Yeah,
looser,
they should.
And maybe see the best version of the Toronto Maple Leafs, which we see in the regular season a lot.
And I think it helps that they're going to start this next series with Florida very quickly. Right? They can't dwell on this round too much. The fact that the Florida Panthers just knocked off the President's Trophy winners, the best team in NHL history, in Game 7 in overtime, and kind of pushed them around. The Leafs have to turn their attention right away to that, right? They can't dwell on the fact that they finally did it. There's another series to be played, and this team, the Florida Panthers, is not one team to be reckoned with.
No, they're a tough team, and they have self-belief.
And
as you
that's
heard
the
from Matthew
dangerous
Tkachuk,
thing.
right? This is a team that believed that they could beat the Bruins. No one else did. They believed it. So it's going to be a battle, but hopefully a bit more of a free skating battle than perhaps we saw against Tampa. Tampa can suffocate you. They suffocate the Leafs. Boston can suffocate teams. At times they suffocated the Panthers. But it's a heavy team. They're a tough team.
And how about those Panthers beating Boston in their own barn? Game 7. 65 wins, 135 points for the Boston Bruins. They had a 60-plus goals scored in Pasternak, maybe a Vezina winner in Linus Ullmark, and they give up a 3-1 series lead to lose to these Panthers.
I was thinking about it. How big of a choke job is this? you think about it, right?
Yeah, it's
Warriors.
massive.
Warriors were the best team in NBA history, but they lost in the finals. Patriots, best team in NFL history regular season with, but lost in the Super Bowl. The Boston Bruins were the best team from start to finish, from October to April. Best team in the NHL. And they were up in the series, had 3 chances to close with the Florida Panthers, and blew
Yeah,
it.
and they literally are the best regular season team of all time
Of
in the
all
NHL.
time.
I always forget this season though. The Bruins, 2011 is when they won their cup. There's one
Yes.
cup with this group of players. That's disappointing.
Yeah.
They should have won more cups than this. I
Yeah.
think looking back on this
Only
generation.
2 finals appearances, right? Looks like after what happened last night, I don't know if you
Looks
guys saw
like he's
Patrice-
done,
yeah. Pretty broken
Bergeron's
up.
done.
Herniated disc, apparently, he
He's
said he was
done.
playing with. He's
Yeah.
always playing with something. Was it the cup run where he had the hole in his lung?
Something like that.
I know that was
There was
maybe against
maybe
the
that
Leafs.
was
I can't remember.
2015.
But
I
yeah,
forget, but
what a
they-
gamer.
It's going to be interesting what happens in Boston this offseason because that was an utter disaster and utter failure
Yeah.
by the Boston Bruins.
Yeah, and honestly, in the playoffs, we know this. You got to be a good team. You got to be skilled. You got to have goaltending, but you have to have a lot of luck going your way.
Mm-hmm.
And at the moment, if you look at it, the Leafs have a lot of luck going their way. Now, Bunting took out Chernak. That was the Tampa Bay's second best.
Was that
defenseman.
luck or was that strategic?
Yeah, it could have been a bit of both, right? You had number 1 defenseman in Hedman, pretty hurt. You had the first line in the Tampa Bay's first line didn't really produce. Vasilevsky wasn't at his best,
I think Point was hurt too. I
right?
think.
And now you
wasn't
dodge a bullet by playing the Panthers, and that's not saying that the Panthers
Are
can't
the Panthers,
beat. But I'm not
that's
saying
the
that.
problem. You
but
can't see you dodgeable the Panthers.
I still think that if the Boston Bruins got through that first round, they were only going to get better.
Well, they'd be favorites against the Leafs.
Totally,
Leafs
yeah.
are now slight
Different
favorites
roles,
against
right.
Florida, which is a bit scary.
You-
Don't let the Leafs know they're favorites.
You
Don't be doing
can't.
that.
Yeah, I wonder what that's like in there talking about in the dressing room. Anyway, coming up after the break, we'll talk more about that game and moving on into the conference semifinals.